Hey everybody, Stern Jesus here. We're back. Beach from Hemptations. We're in the Sharonville location, and he's going to tell us about some of the stuff that you can find here and other locations, and talk about hemp in general.
There you get a lot of the pet supplies, some good stuff for the animals because it's definitely better for your pet to be your dog to be and cat for that matter to be chewing on an all natural fabric. No chemicals ever used. It's not dyed, um, and so as far as the pet supplies go, it's something nice and earth friendly and pet friendly. Good selection of that. Got a large selection of hemp raw papers, which is great. People love their hemp raw papers. And then, of course, you can go to drawing paper over here, which we have a great selection of when it comes to sketch paper, notebooks, that kind of stuff. Move on to the cosmetics. Most of the stuff over here. Lip balm, of course, it's great. The hemp oil, as far as the absorbency to the skin when it comes to the lotions, the soaps, the shampoos, especially anything you put on your skin, it doesn't seal like a petrochemical product would. It actually absorbs and keeps the skin moisturized in a more natural way. Very high in protein. Um, when it comes to, and that's very good for the skin as far as the products omega-6, omega-3, which is the food products behind you. Um, and so, you can use it in all kinds of forms to bring it into your system. And once again, very high in protein, one of the best sources of protein from a plant-based item as far as the perfect ratio of omega-6 to omega-3s. When it comes to, again, the system, and all kinds of, if you eat the whole seed, then it's high in fiber. If we go back, this is Planet Everywhere stuff back on the back wall here, and this is actually manufactured here in Cincinnati, Ohio. And so most of the stuff here, the cornhole bags, we all know about cornhole in Cincinnati. If you're out in the rest of the world and you Google cornhole, make sure it's the game. Took me by surprise, but all the bags and all this stuff, the Planet Everywhere stuff's all manufactured here in Cincinnati.
And then get all that at planeteverywhere.com.
That is correct. We are planeteverywhere.com
Spelled like that.
as well. That's it. I think we've spelled it just about everywhere, so you can't mess up. You'll find it as far as the wear goes. You got your hats, winter hats, and ball caps. Those are one of the more popular items over the years, and have come along quite nicely as the collection and the manufacturing, which we've seen over the last 21 years. Is the one thing I've seen is the quality of the products, and the dedication to make new and different stuff as far as that goes. Which again we can walk into the largest selection of hemp clothes that I think anybody could probably be around. And so of course the cordage, which the cordage is something that's always been popular over the years. The hemp jewelry is actually, I think, kind of making its second comeback since we started. It's becoming pretty popular again, and it's something that anybody can really kind of do. And once again, the fiber self, which is the strongest natural fiber on the planet. Um, all this clothing, which is either 100% or mixed. A lot of times we mix it with organic cotton, brings the price down a little bit. It's not cheap still, although we're starting to grow here in the United States. A lot of that is actually seed production and the CBD products, which is really taking off. We have a line of CBD products that we can talk about in a minute as well. But the bags, socks, more bags. We've got a little bit of a lineup on shoes and jeans and a little bit of underwear stuff in winter wear as far as the clothing goes. And again, the amount of stuff that's getting produced in the United States, if not abroad somewhere, whether in Europe or China for that matter, is overwhelming. I still spend most of my time finding new stuff, trying to hold on to the old stuff as much as I can. There are some companies that have been out there as long as I have, which I think is a testament to anyone in the hemp industry, the true hemp industry. Uh, Hemp, by my definition of hemp, which is industrial products, and so it's really moving along the way that I've always envisioned it too. Once again, now we're growing in the states. Like I said, we have a full line of CBD products from Charlotte's Web to Queen City Infusion, which is a locally made CBD product, um, and the Mary's Naturals, which are probably three of the best. And we've got it in every form, from a tincture, which is sublingual, to the vape pens, to patches, to compounds, to freeze, in every form. And what we're finding with the CBD is it is really helping people with um, everyday things. Um, and if you don't know anything about CBD, I would seriously look into gaining some knowledge on it. Whether it's just something that you use as an everyday supplement. If you take any type of supplement pill, or you supplement any type of thing like that, then you should add CBD as a daily supplement, all the way up to high doses of the CBD. And this is how we know it does something, are helping kids with seizures, and adults with seizures, and
Yeah.
neurological diseases. And so, I'm not a doctor, but the testimonials that were given, all the way to the testimonial that I'll give, that I had a little pain in my back flare up and used one of the CBD creams that we have recently, and it made the pain go away. Um, and so uh, it is really something that is legal in all 50 states. It's an
Hmm.
industrial hemp byproduct. I believe that three out of the four companies, I'm pretty sure three out of the four companies at least, if not all the companies, now that I say that, all the companies that we deal with our CBD products are actually American grown CBD, processed in America, tested, um, all the way to being as clean as they can be a source, which is something that we're kind of seeing come up with the CBD, because it is an industrial hemp product. And so we're seeing it made in places like and overseas, and it's not necessarily tested or made in clean facilities. It's just pressing the plants and getting the CBD oil out of it,
Yeah.
and mixing it. And so, I think that, and that's something that, again, moving up to Dayton and expanding the stores is something that we're giving to our customers, is something that we've given for 20 years, is that we're going to give them the best products that we can. It's not just the best selection, but the best products. If I find out any of the hemp products, shirts start to deteriorate, which has only happened once in 21 years that I actually come across some shirts that were majority hemp, that were made from short fiber. But we're not looking to sell the customer anything that I don't want to buy myself. Um, and so again, we do a lot of vetting and venting when it comes to the hemp products, to make sure that they're the real deal. Whether it's the majority of hemp that's in them, to me, I think it should at least be 50%, um, which is not a problem, because the fiber is being woven in a lot of different. I think the sheet material that we just recently acquired, that we're going to make some sheets out of, was only 20%, but it was 80% organic cotton, which is the better option one way or another. And so, and of course, we're still seeing more and more hemp pop up on the shelves out in the real world, which is something that I've always wanted and envisioned, bringing it to the American farmer, and then again seeing it everywhere. If we can replace everything with hemp that's replaceable, it is a superior product 99% of the time. It's better for the planet. People really don't have to notice, necessarily, that we're doing it. Um, and once again, it's just better all around for everybody. In my opinion, is what we still continue to do 21 years plus, and what I will do, and hopefully pass down to my children, um, is that continuous search for the best products made out of one of the most eco-friendly, um, durable, superior, uh, renewable resources on the planet, bar none.
Absolutely. So if you're in the Cincinnati area, Hemptations, 3 locations in Cincinnati, hemptations.com, up in Dayton as well, and of course planeteverywhere.com online. Beach, I want to thank you for showing us your store and hanging with us and answering our questions.
Absolutely. No, it's tough to not talk quite a bit about hemp, and even what's going on in the hemp industry, and with cannabis in general. And so, no, everyone out there that's watching, if you don't know anything about hemp, which I would find surprising, I think that most people should. There's a lot more to learn. Trust me, and why you want to add hemp in your daily life when you can, where you can, and how you can, and why you can. Um, do it. Is what I can say. And as always, Stoner Jesus, it's good to hang out with you, and spread the word to your viewers and listeners and followers and tweeters and all that good stuff.
Absolutely. Thanks, Beach. Have a good one.
Yes.